Time now for the Trader Rundown. Joining me today is Tim Biggam of Options Insider, here to give us a glimpse of what traders are thinking about this market. Good to have you on the show, Tim.
Always great to be here. Thanks, Ange.
So what is on the minds of traders?
You know, whether we're going to break out convincingly to the upside, or are we going to, fall apart and head to the downside? We certainly have been straight sideways over the past month or so. So with some big news coming out at the end of the week, that might be the impetus, hopefully, to break out this really narrow trading range.
Everybody's talking about this Fed summit happening in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and with Janet Yellen speaking, the Fed chair, you have to pay attention.
You have to pay attention, but I'm trying to envision what she could really say that's going to be earth-shattering as well.
People are thinking she might talk about a rate raise.
They've been jawboning, obviously, a rate increase for a while now. It's kind of the show me the money adage. I'll believe it when I see it. So I don't think rates go up this year at all, certainly given the fact that on a comparative basis, we're kind of at high interest rates, believe it or not. So I think it'll be more jawboning, and given the fact we're well into QE and rate cuts, not a lot of room left to do some magic.
And until then, just the bulls and the bears are at it, and we're kind of not really going anywhere too quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. High valuations on stock. We're at the highest price to sales since the dot-com bubble, but interest rates the lowest they've ever been. Is that kind of yin and yang here. Afraid to get short, but also a little afraid to get long up here.
Let's talk about an individual stock that you are watching, and it's Goodyear Tire. Why this stock and why now?
Absolutely. I'm being a lot more opportunistic, kind of tactical in this market, nimble. So I'm following a lot of those call option flows out there, and we've seen big repeated call buying in Goodyear Tire over the past week or so. I'm just following along with them. I think anytime you see that kind of relentless buying, something may be up here, so I'm positioning along with the big buyers out there.
Where do you think the target would be on this stock? Where could Goodyear potentially go if the news tends to be positive, maybe, and something does happen?
Yeah, absolutely. The stock's, trading in the upper 20s on a takeout basis. The chatter is somewhere approaching 40, so it would be kind of one of those big kind of gap openings that we've seen on a takeover. Otherwise, I think if you get some impetus behind it, if you have the breakout to the market to the upside, certainly the low 30s, a little 10% pop wouldn't be out of the card. So it may be a good year for Goodyear here.
Nicely done. Thank you so much, Tim.